If you've ever been a fan of Pokemon in any capacity ever in your life, you owe it to yourself to check this game out. I have mentioned this game a couple times in the last couple of weeks, and there's been a lot of interest in the comments, both in the game itself, and then a few of you seem pretty interested in seeing me make content for it. So I'm going to introduce the game to you here on this channel, and let you know I'm going to start making content for it on my Gaming It Out channel. So if I've mentioned that a couple times, it's been a while, but if you don't know about that channel, I have another channel where I do Let's Plays when I have the time to make them. I will card up here to an install guide for this game. It's not as simple as just downloading and installing the game. It's also not super complicated, so don't be super intimidated by that notion. I'll walk you through it step by step visually in that video. It won't take very long. It's pretty easy to get set up. But I highly recommend that you check this game out. It is such a good game, and I want to give a disclaimer real quick. I am in no way sponsored. There is no incentive for me. There's no affiliate link. There's nothing. I just think it's a great game. I've had no contact with the devs. This is just because I want to present this game to you guys, okay? It is about as perfect of a Pokemon game as I can imagine. It is the closest thing to just being in the Pokemon universe that exists by far, okay? It is so cool. So again, I'll also link below to the install guide. You can subscribe to that channel if you want to see more content on it. I'm working on getting good grasps of some of the systems in the game so I can start making some beginner guides to get you guys rolling a little bit faster. I'm going to create a section in my Discord for this game as well. And if you want to add me, if you want to join the team that I've created, I'm going to try to build a little bit of a MMO community in my Discord too, so we can help each other out with trade evos and different things of that nature. So this game has taken up all of my free time that I have for gaming. Every other game I was playing, I dropped. If I have free time to game and I'm going to game, I'm playing this. And I don't imagine that's going to change anytime soon. So I thought I would just kind of show it off to you guys, give you a little sales pitch for it, and then you can head over to the other channel and check it out. I'm not going to be doing content for it on this channel regularly. There was just, again, enough interest in it here that I thought I would show it to you guys this way. So basically what happens is you create your character and you pick one of 4 regions. What this has done is crammed a few Pokemon games together. So you've got 4 regions. You've got Kanto, Hoenn, I think one's called Sienna, and then Unova. I started in Kanto because that's the one I'm most familiar with, and I wanted to play around all the Pokemon that I'm used to. But you can pick whichever region you want to start in. Once you get 4 badges, you can start to travel to different regions, right? You have to leave all your Pokemon in the PC, and then you'll go to the new region, and you'll start that storyline. And basically what you're doing for the first part of this game is you're just playing through the story like normal, except there are some things that are different. You see there are people just running around here, right? So you're in a world with other people playing Pokemon who are all in different parts of their journey, and all have... It's just like being a Pokemon trainer for real, right? It's so dope. So I'm basically done with Kanto. I've done everything except beat the Elite Four. The AI in this game has been tweaked a bit. They are not slouches like they used to be. They're legit. So you have to bring it, like for the gym battles and stuff. It's legitimately challenging. It gets worse the later you get, but like the Elite Four I think is difficult, and then when you're doing gym reroutes and stuff, they're much harder. But just starting out, there's tons of content to play through because of that, right? You've got basically 4 different Pokemon games to play through. You can jump around as you please. You can play through one region and move on, or you can get your 4 badges and go to another region. You have to leave your Pokemon in the PC when you change regions, but the first time I think that's to keep you from starting with them, because it'll like mess up the story. The first time you get to a Pokemon Center, you can access your PC and have access to all your Pokemon. And then it's just a matter of how many badges do you have in that region, because they'll dictate how powerful the Pokemon are that you can handle in that region, right? So like, I've got 3 or 4 badges in Unova right now, so I can go up to level 31, I think. So you see the ones I can't control have lines through them. I can put them in my party if they've got something like Cut or something that I want to have with me, but I can't control them in battle. But so that's it. You can take, if you wanted to start in one region and then go to another and use your starter there, you could do that. And the further you play, the more it all starts to mesh together, right? Like, I'm basically done with Kanto. Now I'm playing Unova. And I could now go back to Kanto and have items with me that don't exist in Kanto. Certain types of Pokeballs and different things, different Pokemon. And I can go back and do other things a bit differently. And again, the more you play through each story, the more it all starts to mesh together. Until basically it's all just kind of one thing. And then they've added a bunch of stuff too. Like, after you've played through the stories, there's a lot of in-game content. There's a lot of in-game grinding to do. There's a content creator named Petrowski, who I recommend that you check out if you want to play this as well. He's been playing it for over 10 years. I don't know how long the game's been out, but it's been out for a really long time, and he's been playing it the whole time and is still seems to be in love with it. So there's clearly things to continue to do, right? The developers clearly just love Pokemon and clearly love this game. There's so obviously so much effort put into making this game good. The quality of life is through the fucking roof. If you think like, man, this would be convenient, it's here. It is. It's such a full game. They do stuff for Halloween. There's Halloween events. I think there's cosmetics in the town so that you know it's Halloween. I think I've heard there are Halloween events with battles. There are Halloween-only cosmetics. There are Halloween Pokemon, I think. They're very active and engaged in making this game fun and interesting, and I have a lot of respect and appreciation for them trying so hard to make this such a good game, especially for it to be free. That's wild. I have donator status active because I'm going to keep that active because I want to. And there's some little perks to that, but it's a totally free game. You don't have to pay anything to play it. It is fantastic, man. I can't show you everything I would want to show you. I don't have time to put together like a documentary style video on this, but I did want to introduce the game to you and let you know I'm going to be making content for it on the other channel, and I'm going to be trying to build a PokeMMO community in my Discord. So again, if you want to join it and ask questions, y'all can help each other out with trade evos. I'm going to work on growing the team over time as well. We can link up and I think there's perks to being grouped up, and you can share XP in a certain way. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I still don't know. I'm pretty new. I've been playing it for a couple weeks, so I've got a lot to learn as well. There's shinies. There's alpha Pokemon that they spawn swarms of on the map that are like world events. There's alpha shinies. There's a whole economy. There's the global trade link here where you can buy and sell Pokemon and items, and it's just so deep. There are so many deep systems in this game, and they've added so much to it at the end of the stories that there's just so much to do for such a long time. So again, if you've ever been a Pokemon fan in any capacity, I really, really think you need to check this game out. So link below to a guide on how to install it. And then if you want to see more content from me on this game, subscribe to that channel. And I'm going to hopefully be having some beginner type guides come out soon. And then we'll probably have some Let's Play style stuff going as well at some point. So that's it. I just wanted to introduce it to you guys. Hopefully you'll check it out. If you do hop in the Discord, you know, we're going to try to fill up that section a bit. And I'll try to keep up with the news and again, keep you guys posted on growing the team and all that jazz. But it's well worth a look. It's well worth checking out if you've ever liked Pokemon at all. So I just wanted to share it with you guys, show it to you. There seemed to be a lot of interest. I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all. Hope you have a good one. Later.